Let me take you on a journey through time and emotions. Let's begin by looking at some iconic photographs that changed the world. In this photo, photojournalist Eddie Adams was on the streets of Vietnam, capturing the devastation of the war. Believing that he was witnessing a routine execution of a prisoner, he looked through the viewfinder of his camera. To his surprise, what he captured was the casual assassination of the prisoner. This iconic image became one of the most powerful photographs of the Vietnam War. It helped fuel anti-war movement as well as end US involvement in the war. Next up, Foreman was a well-known photographer working for the Boston Herald when he attended a scene of a fire. What began as a rescue of a young woman and child quickly took a turn when the fire escape collapsed. The pair began to fall, but Foreman kept shooting. He only lowered his camera when he realized what he was witnessing was a woman plummeting to her death. This image caused a lot of ethical questions about when a photographer should stop shooting, as well as if these pictures should ever be published. But it also caused many municipalities to enforce stricter fire escape regulations, saving countless of lives. The National Child Labor Committee existed to fight for the rights of child workers in the USA. They realized that the most powerful tool they had was to show the real faces of these children. When Lewis Hine came across one of the smallest children at work, he knew he had a photograph that could change people's views. This photo, along with others, played a crucial role in the campaign which led to a change in legislation, the outcome of which was a 50% reduction in the number of child laborers over a span of 10 years. These photographs have the power to shape public opinion, inspire change, and influence how we perceive and understand things. They remind us of the powerful impact that photography can have on society and individuals. My name is Idant Dikshit, a high schooler, and I belong to a group of individuals who, over the years, have figured out the transformative potential of travel and photography. While I was growing up, my parents took me on journeys spanning from Alaska to Kenya. They emphasized the importance of exposing me to various ways of life around the world, and this has profoundly impacted the person I am today. I've always been curious about how people from diverse backgrounds find happiness. For those of us with limited social circles, the question is often, how do we connect with the world around us? I sought connections through photography. Through the lens of my camera, I realized that my purpose was evolving. It became more than just capturing the beauty of the world. It was about preserving moments, emotions, and stories. Photography became a powerful tool, not only to understand the world better, but to understand myself better as well. Much like I discovered a deeper purpose of photography, I encountered some of my most influential mentors on this journey. These mentors were my own experiences. Each time I pressed the shutter button, it presented a new chance to acquire fresh knowledge, exercise patience, and most importantly, try out new things, like changing the shutter speed, lighting conditions, angles, subjects. Like in this picture, I experimented a lot with shutter speed, which resulted in a completely different picture. During this course, I didn't even realize when I started experimenting with life. During my travels, I ventured to France, where I chose to find joy not in bustling cities like Paris, but in enchanting small villages like Rickweed and Annecy. In Kenya, we stayed in a tent alongside a river inhabited by crocodiles and hippos. In New Zealand, we embarked on an adventure staying at a glacier hotel surrounded by ice in every direction. Of course, these experiments were accompanied by some super experiences. Like watching a lion hunt a zebra reminded me of nature's equilibrium. Meeting the Maasai tribe, whose staple food still consists of cow's blood with milk, shed light on the traditional dietary practices which were often tied to survival in challenging environments. The 3 a.m. and 12 a.m. sunsets and sunrises at Stikasholo during the midnight sun painted the sky with an ever-changing palette of colors. Those colors are still in my mind and heart. It is primarily through these experiences that I've learned. I've always struggled to fit into the conventional educational system. The only subject that truly ignited my curiosity, however, was history. I found myself irresistibly drawn to the stories of the past. Gradually, history transformed into the compass guiding my travels. I embarked on journeys to places steeped in historical significance, immersing myself in echoes of bygone eras. I vividly remember waking up at the crack of dawn with my mother in Eastern Europe, standing at the very place where Archduke Franz Ferdinand was shot in Sarajevo, starting the Sarajevo crisis, which was a pivotal moment in the First World War. In Greece, the majestic Parthenon beckoned me, narrating tales of ancient civilizations long forgotten. However, this journey is more than just about travel, photography, and history. It's where something remarkable unfolded. I never imagined a book would be published with my photography in it. My friend shares my interest in history, particularly with a fascination for coins, numismatics. So together, we delved into uncovering the hidden stories behind these ancient coins. We went to museums, sought out archaeological experts, and we even participated in auctions trying to acquire rare coins. My friend's knowledge of coins and my photography resulted in a coffee table book that was interestingly published by the Chandigarh Museum and Art Gallery. This collaboration became a testament to the symbiotic relationship between history and travel. However, while exploring the diverse corners of our planet, something deeply touched my heart. I witnessed people with physical challenges navigating the world with determination and grace. They were able to explore the wide corners of our world thanks to the incredible support system and resources available to them. This made me think about the power of collective action. Last year, my friends and I, part of the Hope Club at our school, initiated a project advocating for change. We raised our voices for more inclusive public spaces, pressing for wheelchair-accessible facilities in all public places and restaurants. This year, we organized fundraisers to provide wheelchairs to places in need. We organized student-led initiatives, and I was able to contribute by exhibiting and selling my photography. However, during this process, I was confronted with a stark reality. While we shortlisted places to donate wheelchairs, a recurring concern emerged. Who will take care of these wheelchairs? Will they be sold off the next day, or worse, remain unused? These questions made me delve deeper into understanding the cultural and mindset disparities I observed. On one side, I saw people with physical challenges navigating the world and living their life to the fullest, going to places like Disneyland. On the other side, I saw them struggling to access something as basic as a wheelchair. It became apparent that this challenge extended way beyond physical resources. It was deeply rooted in our culture and mindset. 2.21% of India's population is disabled, which may not seem like a lot, but that's 2.6 crore people. As a nation, are we providing enough comfort and support for people with physical challenges so that they can view entertainment as a regular part of their lives rather than a luxury? Are our tourist destinations well equipped to accommodate them without any hesitations? Do we have a network of willing volunteers who can easily assist them at any time? The answer to these questions is often no, and that is something we must change. This realization led me to come up with an idea. Imagine a world where willing volunteers can easily connect with people seeking assistance, where the barriers that limit their access to entertainment and experiences can be broken. During my time at Columbia at a summer program, I began crafting a plan for this app. A platform that could bridge these gaps, foster connections, and most importantly, make life more inclusive for everyone. Together we can make this happen, ensuring that no one is left behind, that everyone has the accessibility to explore our world. In conclusion, as we've journeyed through these stories of discovery, learning, impact, experimentation, and experiences, one thing becomes quite clear. Just as iconic images have the power to inspire change, we too have the capacity to make a difference in our world. Thank you.